I am of the opinion that businesses need to be heavily regulated. Deregulation for businesses presents them with opportunities to be corrupt, presents them with opportunities to take advantage that there aren't structures in place to govern them. I'm thinking about the Enron case. I'm thinking about the 2008 housing crisis. That because these specific industries and how niche it was, and how niche what they were doing was, there wasn't a direct plan, there wasn't direct regulation. These businesses took advantage for their own personal gain and caused irreparable harm to the US economy and to the world economy by extension. People are still feeling the effects of the 2008 housing crisis. Like it hasn't been 20 years yet. And like the effects were so palpable. Millions of people lost their homes and banks needed a bailout or else it would have ruined the US economy that much more. And I'm thinking back to the failure in the stock market because that market was so deregulated. There were just opportunities for so much corruption and so much speculation that it destroyed the US economy. Like after that, what is it, 25% unemployment, one in every four people was unemployed. That's unheard of today, at least in the United States. So I'm of the opinion that increased regulation would be so much more beneficial, especially for businesses moving into a more digital age. There are, especially with the rise of AI, AI is now in almost every facet of our lives, and there's no landmark legislation. There's no court precedent that's setting strict and clear guidelines for businesses to follow, and that's dangerous to not have a lighthouse, to not have a guide, to not have a plan. When, as a business, I feel is dangerous because then everyone can have their own implementation, can have their own version. So I believe that increased regulation will avoid a national crisis. An example would be Argentina and Turkey. They both deregulated their central banks, and both of these nations, as beautiful and as effervescent as they are, their currencies are worth so much less in comparison to a euro or to the USD because of the deregulation of their banks. So I'm of the opinion that increased regulation would do substantial good to avoid international crises.